We're talking about God that can see the result of creating the devil. So God knows if I create this guy,
Devil, yeah.
he's gonna screw up my
No,
creation.
he never went like that, though. He never
No,
went,
no,
okay,
God,
look,
no.
I'm going to create a devil.
No, but God is all knowing.
No, but
God is all knowing. Now, if I say to you, you can go anywhere you want in Hyde Park, but you can't come here, have I just contradicted myself?
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what God is doing. When you claim you have free will, because God is saying you haven't, because He knows your deeds and your
But again,
life.
you're going off the English definition of free will.
I get his point too. All what he's saying to you also, as a Muslim, you say we leave it to God. God knows. So he hasn't got the answer. So he's telling you we leave it to God.
Okay, so that means that you can't throw around that you have free will, because you haven't got free will then. But how can it be a test when I already know the outcome?
Who already knows the outcome?
God already knows the outcome. It can't be a test.
Yeah, okay, but that's God's stuff. But it's still a test for us.
Okay, put it like this.
Because on a human level,
That if you was all knowing, my friend,
Yeah.
right, and you was a gambler,
not God.
you wouldn't be allowed in no casino. You wasn't aware of it, you only felt it. But you had a blackout during that time. That's what I'm saying, you never really remember anything.
I was KO'd.
Yes. So at that time, someone would look at you and go, boy, mate, you got hit, you went out there and span around and flipped out your what? I didn't do that. Yeah. Because you had a momentary blackout. That's what happens to you. You're never aware of death. Death is something that, as I said, is like falling asleep.
Permanent sleep.
It's like sleep. And most people that are dead don't know they're dead. So they're still conscious and aware.
Do you have any fear at all of death?
Sorry?
Do you have any
No fear of death. All it is for me, the only fear I have
He's lying, he's
is
lying.
the only fear I have is that I don't want a horrible death.
But bro,
I don't want to be die in a plane crash,
Yeah.
eaten by lions, hit by a train.
You can't choose it.
I don't want to choose it. No, I know you can't, but I'm just
can't
saying.
choose it,
That's the only fear I have is how I'm going to die.
Okay, Gary, let me flip this on you, yeah? Okay, the Muslim and the Christian believe in heaven and hell, yeah? Okay, let's say your consciousness idea is true, and a Muslim's been a perfect Muslim all his life, and he dies, but he's asleep. He could dream that he's in heaven forever. Could he not do that? Or he could feel he was a bad Muslim and he was in hell forever.
Remember, God Himself is in heaven and hell.
Because he created it, innit?
Yeah, I agree
Because
with
God
that.
is in all things, is present, is omnipresent, omnipotent. That means you're everywhere. That means God has to have a presence in heaven and hell.
So what you're saying is God is a physical and a spiritual.
Yes. So He has to be in both places at the same time. Remember, God in Himself, think about it. If any one of us was a creator now, not one of us here would ever create a hell or create the devil. Which one of us would create the devil?
The first time I heard of the devil was in the Old
No,
Testament.
but no, think about it. Would anybody
That
here...
was the first time I heard about
Yeah,
the devil.
but think
Then I
about
heard
it
about
now.
him in the New Testament. And I heard about him in the Quran.
Okay.
He's a snake.
Would anybody here, right, that if you had
You know
the
what I'm
choice,
saying, brother?
listen to me, that if you had the choice of creating your own world, would you create the devil to spoil it?
No,
I wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't, no.
Anybody here would create the devil to spoil
wouldn't do
it?
it. Why would I create the
I
devil?
wouldn't do that. Because my world be bliss.
Yeah.
How about Gary, get the book of this thing.
No, but us with our moral faculties would never create anything to spoil. Look, I mean, like, look, it's just, huh?
What's morals?
Morals,
Right and wrong.
harmony. Look,
Right and wrong.
everybody, as human beings, are searching for two things: love and happiness. As human beings, that's what innately, that's what you're searching for. Everybody's happy with love and happiness.
No, sorry. I don't think love was he loved fair. I don't think I wanted to be fair, didn't it? He still had a missus though, didn't he? Yeah, he had a missus, but he wanted to be fair, didn't it? That's why he did what he did, isn't it? So not everybody wants love. Everybody wants love.
But I'm saying to you, ultimately, what does everybody want? Love and happiness. Nobody here wants hate. Anybody want hate?
We're good people.
Anybody want hate? Exactly. So
You got come from.
right, yeah. Well, you keep over there. But we're talking about. But what is we're talking about God that can see the result of creating the devil. So God knows if I create this guy,
Devil, yeah.
he's gonna screw up my
No,
creation.
he never went like that, though. He never
No,
went,
no,
okay,
God,
look,
no.
I'm going to create a devil.
No, but God is all knowing.
but God is
God is
all
all
knowing.
knowing. He already knows what the devil's going to do.
God knows.
Right.
God knows
So,
everything.
taking it further.
Yeah.
Now, God allowed Hitler to be born.
That's
He
right.
allowed Stalin to be born. He allowed slavery to happen.
George Bush.
He allowed child pedophilia to happen. He allowed gambling to happen. He allowed man to create the nuclear bomb.
Yep.
Now, why would I allow, and guns, and we can look around the world now as human beings and see the world is being destroyed.
What's messed up,
We can look at it.
What's messed up?
We can look at the world and say it's being
what's the
destroyed.
reason, brother?
So, God, so hold on a second. So God being all-knowing, why would He have created people that are responsible for doing that? There's no purpose.
There is a purpose.
If I'm not all-knowing, my friend doesn't make
Everything
any
has
sense.
a cause and effect. Do you believe in cause and
No.
effect? Do you believe in
No,
cause
hold on a
and effect?
second.
You know I'm coming from. How's that test?
But if God Himself is the cause and the effect, then there's no purpose in creating that.
Why though?
There is no purpose in
But there's
creating
free
something.
will, but there's
Come on.
free will.
No, there's no.
There is free will.
Listen.
Do you not have free will?
There is no purpose in creating something that you already know.
But how do you know? How do you know?
So what are we doing?
Exactly.
But
Sorry?
how?
What are we doing here?
What are we doing
What are we
here?
doing here?
What's the point?
I mean, what are you doing now?
Yeah, but if you're saying
No, hold on
God
a
made a
second.
perfect being and there shouldn't be, say for example, no war, which of course there shouldn't be. So if you're saying He's made us perfect, what? If someone's obviously made a decision for every single one person, and obviously it has to be the same.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Okay, you wasn't here before. You just
No,
arrived,
no,
yeah?
yeah, I
Okay,
just
right.
arrived.
Just 1 second, I'll explain to you. I'm saying that if we was all the creator of our own world,
Yeah.
no, listen, I'm saying to you, if there's no earth and you created it, you would never create the devil to spoil it, would you?
No.
You would never create hell. It'd be bliss in your world, be bliss, right?
Yeah.
Right. So,
But even hell though, some people don't believe in hell and
listen, I'm
heaven.
saying to you, in your world, you are
Yeah,
now
okay.
the creator of a world.
Yeah.
Your world wouldn't have no devil and no hell. Everybody here would agree with that. So,
You know what? As a Muslim, I have questioned that what he's saying too. I have questioned, and he has a valid point, 100% valid point. Just listen to what he's saying. First.
So,
just listen.
the point is this, that if I have created that to test man, but I already know the outcome, what's the point of me doing that?
Why would you?
Well, why would I do that? If I already know, so just imagine, Hitler now. I know Hitler's going to kill 6 million Jews, and I know that the English are going to enslave and kill 100 million Africans. Why? And I know man's going to make the nuclear bomb and have wars. Why would I create that mindset to destroy my creation?
Yeah, but but first of all, you're talking about belief, yeah?
No, I'm just saying,
Yeah,
we're
but that's
in the mind of
yeah,
the
the-
creator right now.
Yeah, but the way you got to look at it is that's also choice. If you can say, oh, God knew you were going to
But
do
God
this.
has no choice. Because if you already know,
Yeah, only
the
God.
result-
No, but that's a belief though. That's you. That's what a Muslim would say. I believe that God knows all of this. If me, a non-believer, I can just say, I can squash that argument and say,
one
Lord,
second, bro, 1 second, yeah.
do you know what I'm saying? You believe God
You guys,
knows.
I'll decide, 1 second.
I get his point too. All what he's saying to you also, as a Muslim, you say we leave it to God. God knows. So he hasn't got the answer. So he's telling you we leave it to God.
Okay, so that means that you can't throw around that you have free will. Because you haven't got free will then. You have no free will then. So you are just working on a program, a God program. Because God did not create hell to be unoccupied. And He didn't create heaven to be unoccupied.
Yeah,
God
but,
wants
okay,
people
so-
in there.
Yeah, all right, but okay, God created you, yeah? Now, you can go two paths. One be heaven, one be hell. There's your free will.
No, it's not.
You choose which
No, it's
one you
not.
end up in.
Okay. Now, the subject I had last week, 2 weeks ago, you're Muslim, right? I don't know if you
I
are
wouldn't
Muslim.
say I am. No.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
practicing. but
in most religions, okay.
not perfect.
Based on God being all-knowing, God already knows your fate. He knows whether you're going to heaven or hell. He already knows this. He knows you're going to do this. He knows everything you're going to know. Knows you put on, the next thing you're going to say. He's an oracle. So there's nothing that God cannot know if He's a God. So there's no free will, because for God to know that, it should have happened already.
Yeah. But then that
For me
goes
to know
back
your
to my
next
first
move,
point.
you would have
Why
done
are
that
we here
already.
then? So why did he make us?
No, because then I'm saying to you, the God of the Bible, of the religion, don't make any sense. Now, what makes sense? Now, what makes sense? Yeah.
Like I said, I came in
Now,
halfway.
what makes sense to me is when you ask me, what is it that we're doing here? I said everybody wants love and happiness.
Yeah.
So that's your purpose.
What
To
is-
find
That's why
love
when
and
you ask
happiness.
me
Because what he's
Love and
saying,
happiness.
what he's saying is the truth. When he said that earlier on. When I'm saying that, how can so many people died in the passage of slavery? Black people came from Africa. They took them from Africa going to the West Indies. Did God see that those things gonna happen for him to put a stop to it? Why would that happen?
And plus God cannot change his mind.
Yeah, so God the Bible
God
is...
can't change his mind. If
You
God
understand
says to
me?
you, like even now, even with religion, so like we've got the Torah, we've got the Bible, we've got the Quran. Each one is saying, God made a mistake and is here to give you the correct version. God don't make mistakes.
Because God is great.
God don't make mistakes. Wait a second, bro.
Don't touch him. Don't
No,
jam him.
I'm saying that most Muslims will say the Bible is corrupted.
Yeah, but he didn't say God made a mistake.
No, but I'm saying to you that if the Quran is here to correct that mistake, and it came from God,
Not mistake. It's here to correct the corruption.
yeah, I know, but I know, but also as well, why would God, being all powerful, allow His book Bible to be corrupted?
As a test, again.
But
you know
how
what
can it
we
be a
believe.
test when I already know the outcome?
Who already knows the outcome?
God already knows the outcome. It can't be a test.
Yeah, okay, but that's God's stuff. But it's still a test for us.
Okay, put it like
because
this.
on a human level,
That if you was all knowing, my friend,
Yeah.
right, and you was a gambler,
not God.
you wouldn't be allowed in no casinos. They'll say to you, hang on a minute, this guy knows every number.
yeah, but again, he said he's not God. He doesn't feel that.
So hold on a second. So if he knows every number is going to happen, is he gambling? Or is he not? Or is he not? You're not gambling on him, are you?
I agree with you.
You're not gambling,
I
innit, if
agree
you know
with
every
you.
number.
I agree with you, but again, I'm not on a God level. As a human, it's still a test.
Who's it test
Subjectively,
for?
it's still a test.
Who's it test for God?
No, for me.
Let me ask
No,
you a
but how can
question.
it be?
My brother,
No.
I'm a Muslim, but listen to what the brother said. Why would so many black people got slaughtered? Why didn't God put a hand to that?
Again, it's a test.
A
But
test
how
for
is it
that?
who? But a test for who?
A test for who? For who?
It
A
only
test
can
for
be
who?
for God.
For the people who died?
Wait, a test for God.
It only can be a test for God because
So if there's a test for God, who's God answering the test
no,
to?
because
Is
God
he answering to
no,
himself?
because what it is, the failure. Hold on a second. The failure of that test is that you go to heaven, you go to hell, and past the test you go to heaven. But God already knows who's going to heaven and hell.
Yeah.
So what test am I doing? If I already know your destiny, you're going to heaven and hell. What test am I doing?
Cool. So it's not the test on God's half, it's on your half.
But you have no say because
course you
God is your
don't,
creator.
because God already
No,
knows
because
what
God
he's
is
going to
no,
you.
because God created you.
Yeah.
He already knows what you're going
Yeah,
to
he
do.
knows.
Yes.
In the same way
Yeah.
that Steve Jobs created the iPad to do certain functions. He knows the limitations of the iPad.
Yeah.
He knows what's going to go wrong with it. Which is why they got
Not
a trouble.
necessarily.
This is why they have a troubleshooting section
Okay, so he
in the
doesn't know
Apple
what's
Store.
gonna go wrong with
The
it.
only thing Steve Jobs doesn't know, because he's not God, whether you're going to take it and smash it on the floor.
Yeah.
Then you're going to have to
If
buy a
you're
new
gonna
one.
put water in it,
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the point is, Steve Jobs is not God. God knows one stage further.
Yes.
He knows what you're going to do with the iPad. You're going to smash it.
Yes.
What page you're going to go on.
Yeah.
How long you're going to go on it for, etc., etc. Or you wouldn't be God.
Yeah.
So what is we can't get away from. We are just simply operating at God's will, not your will, God's will.
Yeah, we always say that. It's a good point. Your point is
At God's will.
Yeah, but it's not
Because
that.
what it is that you are saying to me now, because what it is now, that if you said something to me now, right, one second.
You know, it's like,
So
I'll tell you,
if you say something,
it's like a child. Let's say you have to go to mate.
Yeah.
Let's say he's playing with toys,
Exactly.
or he's about to slam dunk, right?
Yeah.
You know what he's going to do.
You stop it.
But he's still got free will.
No, but hold on a second.
But you didn't stop
hold
it.
on a second. So there's a child now.
Yeah.
There's a child that suddenly burns his hand off. He burns his hand. Now you didn't know the child's going to burn his hand off.
No, you could have.
Hold on a second.
You could have foreseen it.
No.
Of course you could.
Now
Look,
you know.
if you left the kettle on and there's a child there, then of course there's a chance he's going to burn his hand.
No.
So you could have. Yeah.
No, you are cooking in the kitchen.
Yeah.
You cook it normally, as you do every day.
Yeah.
The kid goes into the kitchen,
Yeah.
and there's a boiling pan on the stove or whatever, and he pulls the pan over and burns himself. Now you're just cooking. Yes?
Good, so that's why I'm questioning. I am a Muslim, I'm telling you.
So what if the kid goes in,
God sees
pulls the pan and burns his hand, you go in, oh damn, what happened to you, kid?
Oh, you don't know.
The point is this, God knew the kid was going to burn his hand.
But here's what I'm saying. God did know. But you could have known as well.
No, but what I'm saying to you, that if, just get into the mind of God, that if I was God, no,
That's just stupid.
no,
No,
I'm
it's
breaking
a
it down
stupid
to
hypothesis.
two
How can you get into the mind of God?
Hey, your voice is too loud.
Yeah, it's a bit.
Your voice is too loud. You need to go down there.
You guys are only coming from an Abrahamic perspective.
So what I'm trying to say to you is this.
Because karma could explain some of the other stuff.
Exactly. So all I'm saying to you is this, my friend, that if God is all-knowing, he knows when a woman's going to be raped, is God sitting there watching it? If a man's going to be get killed, is God sitting there watching it? Why would, I personally don't like watching death and destruction. There's videos that people try and send me, or people getting their head cut off. I don't know what's that. But God is watching it. God is watching it in live.
But again,
Why didn't God say, hey what bro, don't do that, that's wrong.
okay, so the first thing you started, which was a wrong thing to take on, was put yourself in God's mind. That's like the kid putting himself in your shoes, then he'll know not to pull the pot in the first place. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
so
who's the wiser one?
So that's the first thing.
Yeah, no, but this is God's law.
Exactly, but if he's the wiser one, how can you be as wise as the wisest?
No, because that man isn't God. I'm saying to you, God being all-knowing.
Yes, but you're being more knowing still than the child who's going to pull the
but
pot.
you are still not God because you don't know.
So how are you trying to put yourself in God's mind if you're not God and you just said it?
No, it's even worse because God knows what the child is going to do. Whether I can only predict it.
Yeah.
Whether I can say right now, a child can run in the kitchen, burn his hand, drop down the stairs, drop off the sofa, anything. I don't know, but God does.
Yeah, but it goes back to the thing you said earlier, whereas you said put yourself in God's mind.
Yes. Of all-knowing.
But you can't put yourself in God's
No,
mind.
just put it in the sense of all-knowing.
No, but you can't put, that's what
No,
God's
but you
mind.
can do.
Oh, you can't, no, but
Right.
you said put yourself in God's mind.
Yes.
That was the first thing you said, right? You can't put yourself in God's
No,
mind.
I said I said to you, put yourself in the mind of, you know everything.
No, you said put yourself in God's
no,
mind.
in God's mind.
I promise you.
Okay, actually I did.
Yeah.
Whereby you know everything that I'm going to do next.
Yeah, but you can't.
No, but
put yourself-
listen,
because
but God knows
God's mind
this.
is not just
No, hold on a
like-
second. But God knows this. So God knows that if I came here
I agree. He does know that.
to blow this place up,
Yeah.
God already knows I've got
Yeah.
the bomb on me, I've
Yeah.
come here to blow myself up. God knows this.
Yeah.
And God allows me to blow myself
Yeah.
up. But what I'm saying to you, that if I'm God, and I know I wouldn't have even created him in the first place.
But
I
you're
wouldn't
not
even
God.
have created a man.
But you're not God, and
that
you're not
wants
as
to go-
wise. But you're not as
But
wise.
but that is unwise. In the sense of this.
Unwise from his
No, in the sense
perspective,
of
you're not wise
this.
enough
No,
to
in the
know.
sense of this.
Because the same way the
No.
6-year-old thinks
In
it's
the
wise
sense of
to
this.
pull it down to
No,
climb,
in the sense of
and
this.
he gets burnt.
It takes a lot of intelligence to make a nuclear bomb. Yes? Let me ask you this. Is it very wise?
To make a nuclear bomb?
Yes.
Sometimes it can be, yeah. Of
Now,
course it can be.
what is the purpose of a nuclear bomb?
To kill.
Right, but it's
To intimidate and why just to kill?
yeah, but is that wise?
Possibly, yeah. Okay, so look, let's say a knife. Let's say
To make a nuclear bomb is wise.
yeah, because look, let's say for example,
man.
it's the whole thing that's happening in South Korea. Let's say South Korea have a nuclear bomb. America decides to have a nuclear bomb. Is that wise from America or stupid?
No.
Because then it's a threat on both sides.
No, but what I'm trying to say to you, why create the threat
It's
in
like
the first
muscles,
place?
man.
As in-
It's
in-
deterrent.
But
initially,
why
you
create the threat in the first
Because that's
place?
what humans are like.
No, they're not.
And
like.
it's not wise.
No,
And it's not wise, but that's what humans are like.
Humans that have a narrative of power.
Okay,
Right? And
okay.
tribalism.
We're a
believe in
warlike
that.
species, man. We killed
Bro,
everything in our
bro,
sight.
can't be shouting over my head.
Please wait.
We've got order here.
No disrespect, yes.
I know, we've got order here.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know. I know my place. I know my place.
Because they're probably the most human you can find of humans, right? They're not attached to anything. They don't have any of the same stuff we have. What is their still natural disposition?
Because-
they still fight. They,
Yes, exactly.
they try and have order, but it doesn't work.
But
So here's
doesn't
what I'm
God
saying
now sound a
is
bit human to you now?
Humans have the evil.
Yeah, I know. But doesn't God sound a bit human now?
In what sense?
In the sense that he allows good and evil to permutate in his world. Yes? Because I said to you
Yeah.
that in your world,
Yeah.
if you were the creator of your own world,
Yeah.
would you create the devil?
If I was the creator of the world, I'd be a lot smarter than I am.
No. If
would
you
be
the creator,
nonsense, man.
wait a second.
Okay.
If you're the creator of your world,
Yeah.
would you create the devil? I'm asking you.
I don't know. Like that's an
Would
impossible
you? Okay,
question.
let me put it another way then.
Okay, would you have a child? Would
Okay,
you have a
what's this?
child?
What's
Wait,
this?
would you have a child?
Bro.
Would you have a child? No,
You have an
let me ask
Adidas
this
t-shirt
one. Let me
on.
ask this one.
You got headphones on.
Yeah.
You got matching clothes. Right. Now, I know. You wouldn't do nothing now to spoil your outfit, would you? You wouldn't get red wine and pour it over you, would you?
No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't spoil yourself now, would you? Yes? You want to keep everything as it is looking slick, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. But by creating the devil, that's what you are doing. You're taking your outfit now
I understand,
and pouring
I
red
understand.
wine all over it.
I understand what you're trying to say. I understand, but again, I'm not on God's level. So
No, but
the
I'm
whole
saying-
thing, no, but the whole argument is based on me being on God's intelligence, and I'm not. So it's the same way. The kid thinks it's a good idea to try and lift himself up, and then he pulls a hot pan over him, and he
you
thinks it's a good
understand?
idea. So then when you say to the kid, "Is that a good idea?" Afterwards, he says no.
Okay, what's this now?
But during it, he says yes.
Okay. Do you not accept all of the problems in the world right now, starvation, power, death, destruction, are all because that was the will of God?
No, not really.
But hold on a
No.
second. We can't do anything
Yeah.
that God doesn't know was going to do.
But again, it's knowledge.
No, but hold on a second.
There's a difference between
But
knowledge
God,
and will.
hold on. There's nothing that God doesn't know about you.
But there's a difference
So
between knowledge
if
and
you
will,
are
though.
going to kill,
Yes, but that's knowledge
Right?
and not will.
now hold on a second. But if you are going to kill, God
Yeah.
already knows. This,
Yeah.
I mean, this is like minority report. God already knows you're going to kill.
Yeah.
So why did God even create you to do that?
There's a difference between knowledge and will, right?
No, there isn't.
There is. Of
Are
course
you a
there is.
Muslim?
Yeah.
You're a Muslim, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I knew you was a Muslim. Something told me you was a Muslim. Okay, look.
Because I look Arab.
No,
That's
no.
like you saying
The way
that
you're
black,
talking, I
of
can
course.
see.
Like,
No, the way you're coming off with. Okay, the hadith. Let's give it to you, the hadith. Bukhari. It says, 40 days in the womb, I have 140 days, 40 days. Allah sends down an angel to write down 4 things. The time of your death,
yeah.
your livelihood, your deeds, and whether you're going to paradise or hell.
Yep.
And then the soul is breathed into you. Now,
Okay, now can I-
hold on a
I
second.
understand where you're going.
Hold on a second.
Yeah,
Now, Allah knows 40 days in the womb, you're just a little tadpole.
Yeah.
Your destiny.
Yeah.
Now you pop out thinking, I'm going to be a good guy, but if you're destined to hell, I don't care what you are, you're going to hell.
Okay. You see, but that's down to free will.
No.
Firstly, it is because you still have the free will.
And what free will mean?
Secondly,
What free will mean?
Free will is the
What's it
choice.
mean?
The choice.
No. Free
You have
will,
the
I'm
choice.
going to give it to you now. Because most people don't understand what free will means. Free will means...
so let me ask you this
Free will,
question.
let me just give you the definition first. Free will means
Yeah.
you have free choices
Yeah.
without consequences.
No, that's not free will. Okay, so if I was to, look, let's say I was a
So give
non-believer.
him the iPad treatment.
Look.
So give him the iPad treatment.
Let's say I'm a non-believer. Let's say I'm a non-believer, right? And I have free will completely, yeah. And I go and jump off a cliff.
Yes.
I know what the consequence is.
No,
did
but
I have
Allah
the-
knew.
did
But
I
Allah
st-
knew he's going to do
Did
that.
I still have the thing to do it?
No, but Allah already knew. Listen.
No. I'm saying
If
it. I'm
somebody
saying,
knew
look,
that he was gonna
look,
do
I'm saying
that, you didn't have
Allah's
free will.
side. I'm saying Allah's
Do you
side.
understand what I'm saying to you?
Allah's side.
No.
So if someone knows you're going to do it, you don't have free will.
No, you don't have free will.
Okay, Mo,
If I-
put your left foot forward. I know you're going to do it.
No, you asked him to do it just now.
There we go.
Okay,
Free will.
what am I going to do next?
Talk.
No, I'm going to move my hands.
He talked. You can see that.
Great wrong.
He spoke.
But with your point about if God already knew,
Yeah.
Alright, say I'm born, yeah, this is Allah, yeah?
Yeah.
He already knows everything, yeah? If I'm born into a Christian family and I'm raised Christian, then I'm destined for shaitan. What choice do I have? If you're saying he knows that, what was the purpose of my life? Why did he make me? If you're saying he knows everything.
He don't believe in God. He doesn't
No,
believe
hold
in
on.
nothing.
Let me get
So
answer to this
don't-
question.
you know what I mean?
No, let me get answer to this question.
Go on,
So
no, brother.
you're saying, if I'm born into a Christian family, strong Christian family, I've been sent to church on Sundays, and now I'm
It's all about women, man.
I wouldn't say brainwashed to be Christian, but I think Christianity is the right
Watch
religion.
this, look at this.
What hope have I got?
Free will. I already got the definition.
Where is it?
It's all prepared. Right, what's this now?
Okay, cool.
And it relates to exactly what you just said. What's this now? Number 2, the power of making free choices
Yeah.
that are unconstrained by external forces, circumstances,
Yeah.
by an agency such as fate or divine
Okay.
will.
Okay.
The key
Now
word
let me
there
finish. Here's why I
is
said.
divine will.
And here's why I said.
That's
Here's
the
why I
key.
said in the example of the
No.
atheist jumping off the cliff.
No, but
of the
in
atheist
your
jumping
case,
off the cliff. No,
in your
but here's why I
case,
made the example.
without divine will.
But that's why I made the example of the atheist jumping off the cliff.
Yes.
Because for the atheist, there's no
The
divine
atheist
will.
has free will.
Huh?
The atheist has free will, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
But you don't as a
No,
Muslim.
but free will still exists.
No, the atheist has free will,
Yeah.
but you don't as a Muslim.
So what's the difference between me and an atheist?
Because you believe in Allah,
Yeah.
and under Allah's teaching,
Yeah.
he already knows what you're going to do.
And where does the free will argument come from?
Okay,
The Arabic.
here it is.
No,
Here it is.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. From the Arabic sense.
No, here it is. Look, I read it hadith.
Yeah,
to you.
okay, cool. Yeah,
right, here it is. So I found it. Let me just read it out here for you. Each one of you is constituting in the womb with a mother for 40 days. What's going today? Bro, if I already know your choices, every decision you're going to make.
You just said it though. You just said he already knows my what?
It needs
No. What did you say?
All of your choices.
All of my choices.
Yes.
Which means I have choices.
No, but then
Does that not mean I have choices?
If your choices are known, it means you haven't got them.
No, but you just said
Brother.
my choices.
If
You said it
your
from your own
choices
mouth.
are
Please, I'm
known
talking
to me, if everything you're going to do now, I already know it.
Yeah.
Fold your hands, do this, do that, we leave it, everything you're going to do. And I know it. How do I know that? I must have seen you do it already.
Not necessarily. How can are you talking about
Allah, listen,
Yeah.
according to you,
Yeah.
Allah is outside of time and space.
Yeah.
So Allah sees everything as now. He sees your, this is why he can write down your death
Yeah.
and your livelihood and whether you go in heaven or hell.
Yeah.
So Allah can see you in heaven or hell
Yeah.
and the birth. So Allah can see all of your timeline in one moment.
Yeah.
Yes?
Is he inclined
Possibly. I
to
don't know
one
how he does
moment.
it. I don't know how he does it. I don't know.
Well,
that
this
much.
one you must do it
I'm
like
not
that.
an
If
atheist.
Allah can see your,
But again,
your birth and death,
Right, come
he
on,
must
this
can see. He must can see you in one timeline.
it's because you still keep putting yourself up
He's
to other
looking
levels.
at you from a different
Listen,
point of view.
I
From a
can
point
look
of view
at
outside
myself
time
as
and space.
Okay, you can, but it's wrong.
In
You
fact,
get it,
I'm
man.
above Allah's level.
get it.
I'm above, way above his level.
Okay, so what I'm about to do now?
I don't know what you're going to do now.
So how are you saying you're above Allah's
No,
level
because
when I think Allah knows what I'm going to do
no,
now and you
no.
don't?
The reason why I'm saying I'm above Allah's level because I would never have created the devil. I'd never have
So
created evil.
that makes you so much smarter than Allah.
If anybody here wants to have a world with evil in it, put your hand up. Anybody want an evil world?
No, but who wants a perfect world? I don't want a perfect world.
Who wants a perfect world? Love and harmony. Love and what's a perfect world?
No, okay.
You want a perfect world? Love and harmony.
What do you mean take love and harmony, man?
Love and harmony.
Okay.
You don't want
Now,
love.
Where are you now? Where
Now,
are you?
wait.
Is this a place of love and harmony?
You like
Yeah?
evil?
Wait.
Okay, then you're in love and harmony then.
You like evil and hate?
That's it.
Okay.
Anybody
okay.
here wants evil and hate
Okay.
in their world?
Now,
No one.
now,
No one.
what is perfection? Someone.
come on, this is enough of
you
this
tell me
sense,
what's perfection?
Perfection is subjective.
Exactly.
It's subjective.
Exactly. So you can't
But
have an
Allah
objective
isn't.
perspective.
But Allah isn't.
No, but we're talking about the perfection. thing.
Allah cannot
you
be
said you would create
subjective.
perfection. How?
But
If
Allah
you were a
cannot
god,
be
if
subjective.
you were a god, how are you going to create a perfection for everyone?
By simply leaving out the devil and hell. That's just that two equation. You
Yeah.
must admit, every problem around the world is down to the two evils. Right? The two of us are greed, greed and death.
but the world
And
would-
sorry, greed and power. Sorry, those are the two definitions.
Okay.
Everybody around the world is greedy and want more power. That's what's causing all the
but
death.
that's why we
around the
love
world.
this world, man.
That's what it
It
is.
is how we
So,
love it. That's why we love it.
Allah could have easily created a world where there's no greed and there's no power.
Yeah.
And created a world where we all have equal power and equal needs.
What if he created that?
Yes?
He created
that's
that and he
everything
put it in
the same.
paradise.
Everything is the same.
But that's for people
Everybody's
who
the
deserve
same.
it. That's for people who deserve it.
He created that, yes.
He did create it.
But then he created something else to spoil it. He then put the devil in the garden.
Well, maybe,
Yeah, of
no,
course.
What the
that's-
heck did he put the
no,
devil in the
hold on,
garden?
hold
for?
on.
Put it there.
But then
Why
you
did he put the
answer
devil
your
in
own
the garden?
question. You answer
So he
your
can
own
test
question
himself.
now.
Why did he put the
That's
devil in the
why-
garden?
I'll
That's
tell you why,
why.
but that's why he created free will. Because he knew with the free will consequence would be that you will go to
Hold
hell.
on a second. If I know what you're going to do because I'm your creator, yes, you have no free will. I already know what you're going to do.
No, that's it. But then
Free
you're just
will
going
means,
around in
look,
circles.
remember.
But that's the English definition.
Remember.
What's the Arabic definition?
Hold on a
It's in the
second.
Quran.
Remember.
Because we're going to Bukhari, right?
No,
we're going to
remember.
Bukhari.
No, wait.
No, the thing was
Bukhari is your main scholar.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm
You
saying.
can't get
But
away
what's
from
it in
Bukhari.
Arabic? What's free will in Arabic?
My friend, you
What's
don't
the
need to know Arabic here.
Of course you no.
Can you read Arabic?
Not as good.
Exactly. Why you want Arabic for that?
No, because look.
Can anybody read Arabic? You can't read Arabic. You
I
want it in Arabic.
can, but not.
Oh, so
not
what's the
great.
point of me showing Arabic then?
No, but I'm not doing the thing. I'm doing the definition of free will
No,
in
but
Arabic.
you are using an English term, so I'm giving the English definition for it.
But again, English, we know there's big discrepancies between
But you
the two
look,
languages.
many people
We know
here are
there's massive
saying,
discrepancies.
look, now you know the
Yeah.
Quran has been translated
Yeah.
into English.
Yeah.
And the majority of people around the world who are converting to Islam are non-Arabs. They can't even read or speak Arabic.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Which is why we have an English version Quran.
Yeah.
So when people say to me, do I know the Arabic? You are invalidating the Quran by saying,
I'm not
by
saying- I didn't say that.
if I read it in English,
I
I'm
didn't
not
say
really
that.
reading
I
the
didn't
Quran.
say that. I didn't say that. I did not say that. I did not say that. The whole free will thing, you have to look with stuff like that at what it actually means in Arabic. Because again, there are different.
But I only can go by what it means here.
Yeah. You can't. You can go by the Arabic
That's English.
definition.
Look, let's
You
read
go
it
by
one more
the
time.
Arabic definition.
Right,
You
the
go by the Arabic
power
definition.
of making
Yeah.
free choices that are unconstrained. I mean, there's no consequences for that action. That's what unconstrained means. Then it clarifies it by external circumstances, by divine will.
Okay. So look.
So God is saying to you, this is what God is saying to you now. This is what God is saying to you now. You can go anywhere in Hyde Park, anywhere you want, but you can't come here.
But where's the restraint?
No, that's a contradiction, isn't it? This is part of Hyde Park, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, if I say to you, you can go anywhere you want in Hyde Park, but you can't come here, have I just contradicted myself?
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what God is doing. When you claim you have free will, because God is saying you haven't, because He knows your deeds and your
But again,
livelihood.
you're going off the English definition of free will.
I don't know. I can't go anywhere but here.
No, but what I'm trying to say to you, but God knows your deeds and livelihood means everything you're going to do. You know that?
Yeah, livelihood.
Yes, deeds, all your actions.
Livelihood includes deeds, though.
No, it's separate. Deeds
Okay, so
and
what's
livelihood. Livelihood, like what you're going to become, what you're going to work as, what you're going to do, who you're
So
going to marry.
why isn't sin included as well then?
Sorry?
So you know, deeds, sins, and livelihood, they're all included.
Deeds are sin. Sin would go under deeds. Whether you're going to do good or evil,
Okay,
kill
fine,
or
fine,
maim
fair enough,
or
fair enough.
whatever,
Yeah, fair
just
enough.
deeds.
Yeah.
Good deeds, bad deeds,
Yeah,
yes?
fair enough. Yeah,
So if your fate is already known, and you will get this, right? Because there's something called, the truth go through 3 stages. First it's ridiculed,
Yeah, I know.
then violently opposed,
And then it's accepted.
and then taken as self-evident. So understand you're number 1. You will get to the 3rd one.
No, because I've been at...
No, you will get to the 3rd
No,
one.
no,
You should never have spoken to me.
Why?
I am putting those time bombs in your head.
No, you know
bang,
why? Because none of it...
Bang, bang,
none of
bang.
it,
They're all going to
none
fire
of-
off soon.
nah,
You should
none
never
of-
spoke to me.
No,
Okay.
So then how can you...
Okay, let me ask you a question.
It doesn't make...
Okay, let me ask you a question. Is there anything that you can think or do that Allah doesn't know?
No.
So everything you think and do,
Yes.
Allah knows it.
Yes, but you know what's meant
So
to...
where's your free will then?
You know what's written?
So where's your free will?
The whole free will thing, again, it goes back to the difference in languages. Because
It's
the Quran
all-
was brought in Arabic. Why was it brought in Arabic?
Oh, my friend.
Because the difference is...
I've been debating this very subject
Look,
here for
look,
4 years
yeah.
with very respectable people
Okay,
here,
yeah.
and they all run away from it.
Yeah.
I now have an actual ban whereby certain people won't talk to me on camera because it's going to be Mayweather time.
Yeah,
They don't
that's
want
fine,
that.
that's fine. Pacquiao, I think Pacquiao...
They want
beat
Mayweather
him
time.
a
They don't want
couple
that
times.
type of
You got a bit lucky on the scorecards. But what was I saying? In free will, what does it mean in Arabic? Because Quran was brought in Arabic, and when you translate it, it does these. And you've heard it before.
I'll tell you what you do.
haven't,
What's
and
your
you
name?
know it's
What's your
true.
name?
My name's Osama. What's your name?
Osama. Now that's your homework for next week. Find out what free will means in Arabic.
I will. I'll bring it.
Okay.
What's your name? 100%. I'm bringing it next week.
Okay.
What's your name?
And 4 years. I've been waiting for that for 4 years, by the way. So if you bring it, you'll be the first person in 4 years that brought it to bring it to me.
And then will you accept Islam?
No.
So
There's
why
other-
do you bring
There's
it?
other issues.
What's the other issue?
No, there's big issues.
Go on.
I can't go into it now.